What's up everybody, today we're taking a look at all the new enhancement changes coming in Season 2. There's some heavy retuning and major changes to our talents and talent tree. Big one being they're making a huge shift towards builders rather than spenders. In Season 1, spenders were our bread and butter. The rest of our toolkit was simply there to prop them up. Feral spirits, when talented into elemental spirits, now only grants 10% elemental damage, down from 20%, but it also gives you 10% physical damage now, which means feral spirits impact our spenders a lot less. Rest in peace, elemental blast! And since the wolves scale multiplicatively, the damage loss gets more noticeable the more wolves you have. And due to this, they pretty much doubled builders' damage as well as some talent reworks. Now if you combine the feral spirit nerf with the loss of our current force at bonus, which gives us one extra wolf, and well, wolfies will be a lot less of a contributing factor when it comes to our DPS, which means no more 30 million elemental blast crits. And this of course also nerfs surging totem slap potential, but to really hammer that in, they also nerfed oversurge by 66% and earth surge by 50. Now currently on retail you can do some insane surging totem slaps due to its synergy with ascendance, the amount of wolves we're able to cram out, but this has kind of been taken out back. So it currently looks like it won't be worth playing Ascendance cooldown to prop up your totem. Possibly deeply rooted element, but that's extremely RNG and may or may not proc when your Sundering is ready. Or you have to hold Sundering, none of which is a good feeling. They've also changed Molten Thunder. Previously, anytime Stormbringer reset Storm Strike, you could instead reset Sundering, and the proc chance scaled massively with target count. And now Molten Thunder instead gives Sundering a 40% chance to reset itself, increased by 12% per target hit up to 5. Reset cuts the reset chance in half, so going into a pack with 5+ targets, first Sundering has 100% chance to reset, second has 50, etc, etc. But once it's on cooldown, it stays on cooldown till it's ready. Big brain! Instead of being pure RNG, especially on single target where you could go your entire Ascendance window without a reset, or you could get 5. Now know that on AoE you will get 2 to 3 Sunderings depending on target count, and you'll get between 1 or 2 on single target. Single target being again more RNG, but overall a lot less so. And there's nothing to really react to, since it can only happen when you press Sundering, rather than getting a Sundering reset when there's 2 seconds left on its cooldown, or watching a chain reset when you're holding it for an overlap or an ad spawn. So a lot of feels bad moments have gone away with this, but yes, you'll no longer be able to do a massive M+ pull and chain spam Sundering for 20 seconds straight. And Primordial Wave has been blessed and reworked. Pressing Primordial Wave now instantly fires an elemental projectile to all targets with Flame Shock active, and you get 5 Maelstrom instantly. So you gotta spread Flame Shock, then press Primordial Wave for instant satisfaction. And with Splintered Elements, it also gives you 10% haste plus 4% per target hit. So with 6 targets, that's 4 Primordial Storm, which is a new and very shiny talent. Casting Primordial Wave turns it into Primordial Storm, and Primordial Storm deals 3 quick uncapped AoE hits, dealing physical and elemental damage, and sends out a lightning bolt on single target, otherwise a chain lightning. Storm hits deals massive damage and can proc Wind Fury, which of course means it has an insane synergy with Doom Winds. However, Primordial Storm deals reduced damage beyond 5 targets, but since it hits all targets, can proc Wind Fury on all targets. And during Doom Winds, you pretty much have 100% chance to proc Wind Fury. And hitting every target with 3 melee hits, all proccing Wind Fury within 1 global, is a pretty damn good value for a global. And you don't have to back-to-back press them. You can slam Primordial Wave, get the haste and Maelstrom, and go on about your rotation. And then you slam Primordial Storm when you see fit, or when it lines up with stuff like Doom Winds, which is great when you want to time it with stuff, or ads, or stuff. Maybe Doom Winds is ready in 5 seconds, but Primordial Wave is ready now. Well, slam Primordial Wave and hold Storm. for example. Now, I've heard ever since Primordial Wave was put into the game, some enhancement shamans complaining about it. This one is miles better, especially the instant feedback from Primordial Wave. It's one awesome global that enables an even more awesome global, and supposedly Primordial Wave also applies Lightning Rod to all targets. So for Stormbringer builds, you're still able to get those 6+ Lightning Rod windows from Primordial Wave, but with one less global. And they've also changed Molten Assault to finally spread to 5 extra targets, so now you can just Flame Shock a target into a Lava Lash and you're at max Flame Shock targets. And to add on to this, they've also blessed Lashing Flames with the Quality of Life Hammer. Sundering now also applies the debuff, so for totemic builds, you just have 100% uptime on Lashing Flames on all Flame Shock targets, which makes it a lot simpler to play and frankly more enjoyable. I was not a fan of tab targeting, nah. You can't make me! Lastly, for the talent tree, some talents have been moved around with new connections made, making it a lot easier to make new builds that synergizes with all of these updates. But they did remove Ancestral Guidance, which is a huge blow for shamans overall. Why? Because Ancestral Guidance is, or was, an extremely good healing cooldown, which they've again and again tweaked, nerfed, and are now deciding on removing without touching other classes' similar spells. Unsure if this alone is enough to shake up the M+ meta, but it for sure sucks. How am I gonna solo world content? Oh, they did buff Healing Stream Totem by 100%! So it went from bad to less bad. And moving on from the tree, we've also gotten visual updates. Crash Lightning got 5 times more sparky and Lightning Bolt got a glow up as well. Crash Lightning animation low-key slaps now, but let me know what y'all think in the comments. Oh, combining those visuals with the Lava Lash Sundering itself, the new Primordial Wave and Primordial Storm combo, and yeah, it is a sight to behold. So behold! Now, if we can just get a glyph to perma stay in Ascendance, we're really cooking. However, on the opposite side of cooking, we have the new tier set for Enhancement. And if you thought Blizzard was moving away from RNG, well, you thought wrong. For the 2 set, your spells and abilities have a chance to activate Winning Streak, which increases your Storm Strike, Crash, and Lava Lash damage by 15% per stack. Spending Maelstrom has a 15% chance to remove a stack, and when you get the 4-set bonus, when you gain Winning Streak, Doomwind's cooldown is reduced by 2 seconds. When a stack of Winning Streak is removed, it reduces Doomwind's cooldown by 1 second per Maelstrom spent, so up to 10. So if my math checks out, that's up to 10. But TLDR, it's RNG how many stacks of Winning Streak you build up and how fast. It's RNG if or when you remove stacks, and most builds want to line up Doomwinds with other cooldowns, like the new and ever shiny Primordial Storm. So having RNG reducing Doomwind's cooldown just offsets it from other cooldowns. So you either need to hold Doomwinds or hold, for example, Primordial Storm. Unless the tier set can reliably reduce Doomwind down by 30 seconds, which it doesn't. It can, it occasionally does, but not consistently. So it just makes things awkward. But yeah, unless I've missed something, these are all the major changes to expect in Season 2. We'll make video updates when new things are changed or updated. Let me know in the comments what y'all think of these enhancement changes, yay or nay. If you have any questions at all, hit me up in the comments or become a patron, Twitch, or YouTube member. You can gain access to my Discord, shoutouts, and videos, and help with anything PvE or enhancement related. Get to like, subscribe, slap that notification bell for more enhancement content, and it really helps my channel out. Thank you all for watching. I will see you next time.